Today I'm with Dr. John McCune. He's the medical doctor, the CEO of Allergy Standards, and the principal of IAQ Group. You're a busy man.
Well, thank you, Jeff. And it's just wonderful to be back at ISSA. Congratulations on your 100-year anniversary. The energy in the show this year is quite remarkable. I think everybody's really excited about this new paradigm of cleaning for health and wellness.
Absolutely. And we want to dig into your expertise a bit. Obviously, the energy here is high, but we want to keep the momentum going.
Sure.
And I want to ask you this question. You know, we are past COVID-19 somewhat. People feel that way. Maybe it's not true. There's still the effects. People still get it. But we built up over COVID-19, the pandemic, an awareness of the importance of indoor air quality.
Sure.
And are we losing that? Do you think it's something that we're just okay? We're past it now.
No, I don't. I think the pandemic's past us, and the kind of negative connotation of air quality and COVID and that fear is behind us. But I think that paradigm shift of that we clean now for health and wellness, that's not going to go away. And I think that's a great point.
Well, I hope you're right. Yeah. But I know we talked about it a lot during the pandemic, and we got to keep that conversation going. I know. But let's talk about, the ISSA and our members. They clean buildings. They take care of them.
Yeah.
And obviously, we want those buildings to be used.
Mm-hmm.
Seems to be like there's a lack of desire to go back to those buildings.
Yep.
Those nice office buildings. Some offices are empty.
Yep.
What do you have to say about that, and what can we do to help get people back to work?
Well, first of all, we have to embrace it. It is the reality.
Okay.
I was recently at the Building Owners and Managers Association, and they talk about this flight to premium. There's going to be grade A offices, and there's going to be the rest, and people aren't going to go back to the rest. Employers need to have a return on effort to do the commute to come to work. They've got to show there's a reason to come to work, and then if you come to work, that building is healthy, it's been cleaned and maintained, the air quality is excellent, but you've also got to demonstrate that to people by programs like GBAC, for example. So it's not only doing it is good enough, you've actually got to demonstrate you've done it to your co-workers.
So what does that look like? I mean, besides stickers on doors or telling people, what does that look like?
Well, any initiative's got to come from the top, so it's got to be led by the C-suite. You'll see some of the biggest companies like AT&T now have a chief wellness officer. So it's now strategic HR. It's no longer facilities, which is changing, say, the washrooms and cleaning floors. It's about how do we attract talent, maintain talent. So facilities management is now a C-suite level, it's strategic HR, and you have C-suite people who are about health and wellness at work.
Okay. We obviously, like in this interview today, we're sharing information with the industry. We publish content.
Sure.
We want people to be informed. What kind of training would really make a difference? Because training is sharing information as well.
Sure.
But we need to up the game. What does that look like to you?
We do, and I'm going to steal from one of the speakers yesterday. He said, but training is what you do with four-legged creatures. Education and empowerment is what you do with people. So we need to look at cleaning professionals as people and really invest in their professional careers, empower them, educate them, help them ask better questions, so they can actually then do a better job and be paid more, remunerated more, and really elevate this industry and invest in the people who actually were essential services during COVID, but now they're essential for quality and strategic HR in this new world we're in.
Okay. Last one I want to talk about is your presentation at the Sustainability Hub.
Sure.
You had a nice audience there. They were engaged. I was there watching.
Thank you.
What were some big takeaways that they have that they're going to be able to use from your presentation?
Well, first of all, everybody's interested in getting up to speed on sustainability, health and wellness, but they are confused. There's a load of TLAs out there, three-lettered acronyms, there's SDGs, there's ESG. So there's a hunger for knowledge, which is really impressive, and they said there was a great crowd there, but there is confusion. And I think it's job of trade associations, the ISSA and your related entities to cut through that noise, be a lighthouse in the fog, and you are doing just that. You have the ISA Academy, you have that program on sustainability education, and now you've developed a program on health and wellness and healthy buildings as well. So I would say to keep the momentum going, get involved with ISSA, get involved in the academy, and invest in yourself.
Okay, I like that. I said that was my last point, but I'm going to go on a little bit more. So you're a medical doctor.
Yes.
You change professions. This is your passion.
Yes.
What do you see the future looking like? 5 years, 10 years? Are we going to have standards of of what we need to do, what we must do with indoor air quality in buildings. Do you see that happening?
Without a doubt, without a doubt. I mean, the research is overwhelming. The built environment, we spend 80% of our time indoors. We know that the impact on downstream of health is related to the built environment, and it's not sustainable just to treat people with tablets, and more doctors like themselves. Patients want to get involved in staying well and not being sick. So I think you're going to see rise of sensor technologies, rise of wearables. People will be able to measure the indoor environment. You're going to have upskilling of the profession themselves, so they'll know not only how to clean, but they'll know why to clean. And we call ourselves the why guys. Why is it important to live in healthy, well-maintained buildings?
Yeah. Well, I know maybe you've been outside, but since I've been at this trade show, I've been inside.
Sure.
I just hope the air is clean and healthy.
Sure.
But I look forward to the time when we know it's going to be.
Sure. Well, I have one fact for you. This is not validated, but I don't think it's fake news either. But you'll have to get your listeners and viewers to Google it. But I believe there's some whales that spend more time out of water than we actually spend outdoors. So
wow.
we really have a new paradigm that we live in convention centers, transport, office buildings, and our homes. So yeah, healthy buildings are crucial to our health going forward.
Google the whales, and if they spend more time outside than we do.
There you go.
Thank you, John.